Hey guys, hope you're having a beautiful, I don't know what day it is, it's Tuesday I believe. Hope you're having a beautiful Tuesday. So in this video, I quickly want to go over the topic that came up in the Facebook group because I'll be making videos every single day for members of the group. If you're not part of the group, like join it. It's Agency Growth Blueprint on Facebook group. Yeah, you'll be getting some good nuggets every single day. So today's topic is how to go about hiring a virtual assistant, okay? So in this video, I'll cover two things. One, the mistake that I see a lot of people making when they're hiring virtual assistants, and I'll end up by covering how to actually go about doing it the right way, okay? So when I quit my job last year in July, I had realized that I had gone 9 months without signing a single customer. So I realized that I needed something to change, okay? And that something was that I needed to automate my client acquisition, especially the outreach part, okay? So yeah, I think in the past 10 months, I've probably been on over maybe close to 300 interviews with virtual assistants. So yeah, I know a few things about virtual assistants, okay? So the first mistake that I see people making is how high the expectations that they have for their virtual assistants, okay? So people think that getting a virtual assistant is as simple as, finding a website, making a job post, and finding the best resumes, and hiring that person and adding an extra 10 grand per month, okay? But it's not that easy, guys. If it was that easy, I would have 100 VAs bringing me 10 grand every single month, okay? It's not that easy. Even today, I hopped on a call today with a girl who said, oh, so we had fine virtual assistants, they had amazing resumes, they had the experience that we needed to actually get the results, but a few months later, they're still at the same point as when they started with their virtual assistants, okay? So how does that happen? Well, first thing is the amount, like the level, like the expectations are so high. People just think that you're just gonna hire a $3 an hour virtual assistant and add an extra 20 grand in 3 months. It doesn't work like that, and I've never personally done it. I've done it because I did it differently, okay? And I'll cover this on how to actually do it properly or after that. But the reason why a VA, a $3 an hour VA that you'll find on different websites, right, like onlinejobs.ph, or there are literally Hubstuff, there are literally hundreds of websites where you can find virtual assistants. It's not for free, you have to pay. But the reason why you will not just grow your business automatically is because in order for someone to do the right things, they need to have the right systems, okay? So most people just think that they'll just go hire someone with a bit of experience, and that experience would automatically grow their e-commerce agency, their dentist agency, their real estate agency, but it doesn't work like that. The reason why it doesn't work, it's not that simple, is because, let's say, compare me to a VA that you'll hire, okay? I ran an appointment setting agency. We were helping 25 agency owners every single month booking meetings, okay? That means that in a single month, we had the same amount of experience, the same amount of volume as one agency owner would do in 22 months, right? That's close to 2 years of work in a single month, right? Compare it to a virtual assistant that has probably worked for one agency and maybe they've worked for them for a month, okay? Well, the thing is, on our side, well, we were doing like 1,000 DMs every single day, right? So you times that by 30, that's 30 DMs, 30,000 DMs every single month, okay? The amount of experience, the amount of like data points that you accumulate by doing 30 DMs every single day, every single month, manually, by the way, because you can't really automate a lot of the stuff that we do, is a lot. We get to know like literally what the market wants. We get to know like what channels is the best for which offer, for which niche, for literally like you just pick a niche and you ask me, hey Serge, what would you do to actually get customers in this niche? I'll be like, oh yeah, I would do this because I've probably done it 10 times over in the same niche. While when you get this $3 an hour virtual assistant who probably maybe they have some experience in getting you meetings, right? But the thing is, they don't have enough experience to know why things actually work the way they do, right? So maybe a VA knows how to send the messages. Maybe they know how to find the leads, right? But if you work for something or out of something for only 1 month, you don't actually end up figuring out why, even if it ends up working, you don't actually end up figuring out why it actually worked. So that's why people who hire virtual assistants, even with on paper, with the right experience, that VA is still not able to bring the same results into your agency because they don't know why things work the way they do, right? And even if they knew why things work the way they do, they will be charging $100 an hour, right? Because for me, I can predictably come into a company and say, hey, do this. I can guarantee results, right? But that VA can't because the fundamentals aren't there, right? They don't understand the frameworks of why things work the way they do, okay? So that's the first thing. So how do you go about hiring a virtual assistant the right way? Well, if I were you, I would tell you to do the same thing that I did. When I quit my job in July last year, I didn't go and hire one virtual assistant. I went and hired a virtual assistant agency, so like a LinkedIn outreach agency, and I let them take care of my outreach because I knew that I didn't know what I didn't know, and I didn't just want to rely on a virtual assistant because I knew that they didn't have all the information. I wanted someone that I can come to and actually help me learn stuff that I don't know. If you pay someone $3 an hour, like, they're not going to teach you some magical stuff, okay? So although, like, you know, the virtual, because I think in January to March I had a team of like 14 virtual assistants, and one of the first VAs that I've hired, Reg, she's currently now managing our operations. So this means that, like, if you find the right person, regardless if it's $3 an hour, this and that, they are a good person. Like, when you find talent, it's talent. Regardless if it's from the Philippines, regardless if from wherever, like, it's worth it, okay? So what I would suggest to you guys is that instead of trying to go and find the cheapest person, like, go and buy from people who actually have proven processes, right? Because it's not the person who makes it work, it's the framework that is good that actually makes everything work, okay? So if you want to test it out yourself, you want to go hire a virtual assistant from a website, go do it, right? Let me know how it goes a few months from now, okay? But even if you were going to do that, I would suggest for you to know what actually works in your niche, because if you don't know what actually works for you and how to get customers, like, no VA will actually be able to get you that, okay? And I have customers who come to me and they're like, hey Serge, I only need a virtual assistant. I'm like, okay, perfect. Do you know what the VA will be doing? They're like, oh, well, like, no, I don't know. I'm like, okay, perfect. Then you don't just need a VA. You need the right systems, and then the VA will implement that right system, right? And since we've worked with a lot of niches, we have the right systems, like any niche really that you want. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's like, don't be cheap. Go pay for what you're getting, right? Pay good money for good systems, because at the end of the day, it's the life that you want to live, right? Like, why have low standards when it comes to the thing that actually guarantees your dreams, right? A lot of people don't really think properly. They think that saving money is but save time. That's really the most valuable thing, right? Once you understand that buying time, because I could get more money. Today I could spend 10 grand every single day for the rest of this week and maybe be broke in a few weeks. But I know that if I'm buying the right inputs, right, I know that I'll make it back way faster than if I was spending maybe $100 here and there trying to get the right systems from people who aren't good, and wasting my time and stay at the same level for over a decade. Don't be the type of person. Don't be the entrepreneur who goes 10 years before making their first $1 million. Like, that's ridiculous. Everybody in this online space should make $1 million in less than 2 years. Because this online space is too easy, guys. Like, it's just ridiculous. Because once you understand it, you have a good offer, you have a good way to acquire customers, and you learn about operations, and you learn how to deliver, you know, good stuff. $1 million is too easy not to make it, right? So that was pretty much it. yeah, go buy the right systems and then get a VA. That's really all I'm saying. It's like, you can't just get a VA, you need the right systems and a good VA. You merge that and you start making a whole bunch of money. So thank you, have a beautiful day.